Consent. I am a horse. I do not consent to be removed from my natural land, from my family, from my freedom, to be imprisoned inside a fence. I do not consent to be bred under your hand or to have my spirit broken from hours of you parading me on a leash in circles. I do not consent for you to ride on me, to treat me like an object. I will behave as you wish so that I can be fed, but I will never stop yearning to leave you. I am a cow. I do not consent to be strapped down, for you to ram your arm through my vagina. I do not consent to the violation of having a stranger's sperm injected into my womb. Nor do I consent to have my baby boy taken away, kidnapped, and murdered just because you think he will be useless in your dairy industry, because he will never be able to produce milk. I do not consent to you taking my milk, milk that I made for him, for my son. I do not consent to you taking a knife to his throat and turning him into a leather coat, shoes, a handbag, or a veal sandwich. I am a donkey. I do not consent to have the weight of your baggage placed on me. I do not consent to carrying your human-made things. They are your things, not mine. You created them, and so you should shoulder the burden of transporting them. I do not consent to being your legs, your back, or your slave. I do not consent to be led hour after hour, day after day, in the hot sun, to parade around as some kind of vessel for your objects to be moved from A to B and back to A again. I will do as you ask, so you will not beat me again, but I will never stop yearning to break free from your grasp. I am a sheep. I do not consent to be bred over and over with your dystopic genetic infringement. I do not consent to have each new generation of mine forced to carry more and more wool so you can tell yourself the lie that I need to be sheared for my own good. I do not consent to be shaved and my wool stolen from me. My wool is my body. It belongs to me. And because you've messed up my life by breeding me into existence in the first place, if you do shave me, because the wool is overwhelmingly heavy, you will not pretend to own it. It's mine. Leave it on the ground beside me. My babies and I will decide what to do with it, not you. I do not consent to having my babies taken away, for you to spray paint a number on them, a death date, to align with your holidays, so that their corpses can lay on your tables and be knifed again and again. I am a pig. I do not consent to be masturbated, so you can steal my sperm and insert it into a female against her will. She does not consent to be crammed into a cage on your factory farm, a cage so tight that she cannot even turn around for the length of her pregnancy and after her babies are born, just because you think of space as efficiency instead of as a God-given liberty. We do not consent to have our babies picked up by their legs and rammed as hard as you can into the concrete floor, to be sure to smash their brains until blood oozes out of their limp bodies, just because you claim that some of them are born too small. I am a chicken. I do not consent to you murdering me or ripping me apart and carving out my heart. I do not consent to you putting your hands on me or bringing a knife anywhere near my dismembered body. Stop. Don't do it. Leave me alone. I never did anything wrong. No! No! Stop hurting me. No! 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 No. I am not your dinner. I am not your slave. I am me. I belong to my family. I am not yours. I have a right to live.